Everyone, today we are going to solve a very basic pattern called increasing star pattern. See, the pattern is going to look like this. The pointer where I am hovering, and it is going to start with 1 star, 2 star, then 3, then next line 4, then next line it is 5. That's why it is called increasing star pattern, because it is increasing from 1 to 5. Okay, before we get into the program, we need to remember few things about the pattern. That's when we can easily write a program without remembering anything except these points. So things to remember is row count. First we need to know the row count to write the logic, which is 1 row, 2 row, 3 row, 4 row, 5 row. So here it is 5, and then it is a column count, which is 1 column, 2 column, 3 column and 4 column, and then 5 column, which is again 5. The pattern is same or different. I mean whether the whole pattern program is having only star or anything else like 1, 2, 3 or any alphabets like that. No, for us it is all same. So we no need to think about the pattern, and we can just focus on the row and column logic. That's what it means. And pattern count relation with either row or column. For example, we need to relate this pattern either with the row or column, with whatever it matches. If you see, in the first row we have 1 star, in the second row we have 2 star, in the third row we have 3 star, in fourth row we have 4 star, in fifth row we have 5 star. So I am going to relate this with the rows. That's what it means. And keep the row and column logic separately. One for loop for row and other for column. This we can implement while we writing the code. Okay, this is very much important if you are a very beginner for any programming language, to understand the looping in detail. If you get to know experience in all the star pattern, if you are able to solve any of the star pattern, right, you will be a master in any loopings. Looping has a lot of thing to do with the programming language. Without for loop, you cannot even imagine any programming language. Okay, without delay we will get into the program directly. And this is just a skeleton where I created I'm going to write a problem in a Java, and this is just a template where I written a class named as pattern problem, and where I have a main method where I have written a increasing pattern. It is just a placeholder I have to write this logic. Okay, then let's start writing this logic. If you see here, I'm going to get a row count from my input. If I want, I can keep increase. For now, as we saw here, our row count is 5. So I'm going to consider just a row count as 5. Okay, let's write a for loop for row count. For also keep remember, I'm going to consider a variable called I for row and j for column throughout all our pattern videos. So int I equal to 1. The row is going to starts with 1. If you see here, in the first row, second row, right? And it is going to end till fifth row. Now I less than or equal to 5, because it has to print 5. For example, when it is I is equal to 1, it means it is in the first row. When I is increasing, if you want to go to the second row, right, you want to keep increase the I, then you will get into the next row. Okay, also if you see the pattern in each row, if you are in a first row, for example, if your I is 1, to go to the I2, you want to print a new line. Okay, so always your row logic is going to be like this, and it is a very standard one. The reason that why I just print ln is, inside this you have a new line method which will print a new line after each row. Okay, this will give you the line by line logic. Now all you need to focus to print the star, which is a part of column logic. Now for column, as I said, I'm going to consider a variable as j equal to 1, and now I want to think, okay, now I'm starting from 1. Now I want to think the logic, how many stars should I print? If I see here, for the first row, when it is I equal to 1, it is going to 1, as I said. So it is all our count of the pattern is in relationship with the rows. So all I wanted to print I times, okay, which is a row. So j less than or equal to I and j plus plus. Okay, the column is so much tagged with the pattern always, so which is a star. Now I'm just formatting for you, and here The row count is 5. Instead of 5, I'm just substituting this value with the row count. If I run this program, it is coming as 1 star. That's what our expectation, right? 1 star is our expectation and new line is our expectation. Yes, we have new line, and we need 2 star and new line, 3 star new line, and 4 star new line. We need to find what is a mistake here and why are we not getting a problem in this way. Whatever print as per the logic, it was correct, but it is all, instead of printing next star, it is printing in the new line. The reason is, in the column place I used new line. Actually, column shouldn't be in the new line, it should be in the same line, right? So if I run it again, we will get the increasing star pattern. See, so simple, right? Hope you all understand, and stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.